Okay, next, Webster's food. Webster eats the greens that we just fed him, but he also eats these mealworms, and you see he has plenty in there. But this is all he eats. He mainly eats the greens, but the mealworms there's a lot of protein and stuff. So we're going to feed him mealworms. He gets like 15 to 20 about every other day. Or, you know, if the bowl is still full, then don't bother feeding him anymore because he's not eating them. So just don't change that. Don't add anymore. The mealworms are in the refrigerator, and we keep them in the refrigerator because they go dormant and they'll start being active when they warm up. But they're in this box. Take the box, open the bag. You don't even really need to take the box out of the bag. Just push it down. And these guys won't jump out, but they will crawl out when they get warmer. So you make sure you just close it. See, like there's one right there, but they're pretty dormant when they're cold. And there's going to be this little cutout, and you'll see a lot of them right there. So what I do to get them out is I'll use this corner right here. You can either take the box, put it like that, or open the box if you're coordinated enough, and then you pour them into something like that big plastic cup. But because for showing you, one got out. For showing you on a video, I'm going to use this big bowl. Okay, so like there's one, and the big bowl makes it easier because you don't have to worry about the box being open. You know, this thing being open like that. So just hold that tab down so that the cardboard stuff doesn't fall out. See, I'm holding it in my finger. And just shake a few of these guys out. Like there. See, that's enough. That's plenty. And there's going to be some skin and stuff in there, but don't worry about it. And then there's these little pellets here. These are food. They eat that, which is keeping them alive in this container. So then just fold this down. Make sure there's nothing that got out and is hanging out because they're going to go in the refrigerator. Close this. If that tape will still hold, push it down. Tie the bag. Let me put the camera down briefly. Just tie it like so. Okay, and then these guys, just pour them right in the bowl. So let's say that this was the little bowl inside of this cage. You just pour it like so, and done. And that goes in his cage. Again, that's not the correct bowl. We can go ahead and get his bowl and fill those up. You'll see some white powder in here. This is a calcium. We actually dust all the food with calcium, keep them healthy, but I'm not having you do that because it's just an extra step and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So they can go a week to 2 weeks without the calcium, so I'm okay with that. But there we go. And then this is a special bowl. It has a little curved lip on it, and that keeps them from the mealworms from crawling out. Otherwise, they'll be able to crawl out. And then there we go. He's got his mealworms, and he might go eat them. Oh, there he goes. See? He eats out of a bowl. Kind of cool, huh? He'll eat out of your hand, too. If you put some in your hand, he'll eat them right out of your hand. He can do that with the blueberries, too. He likes blueberries. And if you put blueberries in your hand and put your hand in front of his face, it takes him a little bit, a few seconds, but he'll finally start eating them, and then he'll go nuts. He loves them. Okay. Make sure this is closed and latched tight. And then also pay attention to the lights. Make sure that they're in the center. Put it back in the center, especially this guy, because this guy, you know, it gets hot and it's that plastic that melts. But these lights you know, they can cause a fire, so we want to make sure that they stay securely on top of the cages. Alright, so that was feeding the mealworms. Make sure you put this back in the refrigerator, because otherwise the mealworms are going to be very active and then they won't last as long too, because this keeps them from growing.